So when you say when you say ROI,
Yeah.
I think now you mean incremental.
Incremental,
ROI.
yeah.
It sounds like that's not what ROI meant when you joined Overstock.
Not at all. I mean, initially it was just these. I think they're just bullshit metrics, to be honest, that all these companies use on ROI, where they just say like how many people saw this ad and how much money came back. But the thing that I think everyone has to understand is how much of that is actually adding unique value. So that means, you take out the bullshit, which is the people who are going to convert anyways, and you just find how many people were affected by that ad and did it change their behavior. So
can you just characterize, like, as you see it, the numbers that come out of Google, like their ROI number?
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean? What is the way to interpret that number?
To me, it means nothing. It's just until you can tie it to an actual incremental value, I think it's just a number. I'll give you a number 6. There's a number. Until you can actually tie that to something that's in reality, you can't do much. When I talk about ROI, I'm referring to actual incremental ROI. So every marketing platform, every place that you bid, will give you some ROI metrics. So let's use Criteo retargeting, for example. They state that they have about 14 or 15 ROI on post impression 30 day. It's actually higher than that. It's absurdly high, what they say. But when you actually do an A/B test with Criteo, and I encourage you to do this, just turn off Criteo to half your customers and run it with the other half. What we found is the actual incremental ROI, the unique orders that showing that retargeting ad had was closer to 4. So we went from the high teens to a 4 ROI when you actually look at incremental value. And I think that is going to become the future of marketing. It's really easy to measure something in a vacuum in a 30-day window or whatever window you want to use, and get these fantastic looking ROI numbers. But if you're actually talking about incremental ROI, it's a very, very different story.